Good morning, everybody. It is, what, Wednesday, isn't it? Wednesday the 13th?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Wednesday the 13th. Sue's here.
I'm here.
Sue's here. I can always rely on Sue. She's always here. And so we looks nice and sunny out. We just talking, haven't had any rain, a sprinkle here and there, but nothing, a downpour rain. So maybe things are going to dry up. But it's our rainy season, but it's not. It's been good, and that's the way it goes. Rainy season will rain here, but not there. Hey Google, good morning.
Good morning, Lucky Dog. The time is 8 a.m. Right now in DeLand it's 74 and sunny. Today there'll be scattered thunderstorms with a forecasted high of 89 and a low of 71. Have a good one.
Yeah, I don't think yesterday we got out of the 80s. I mean, it was a little overcast, and I don't think we made it to 90.
I don't think so.
It hasn't been all that warm, really. I mean, it's warm, but not Florida standards stinky hot. You know, we've peaked 90 a few times, but not that much. I can't complain on the weather. So, hey, good morning, Ron. How you doing? How's the weather up towards Myrtle Beach way? Is it? You said you was going to get rain yesterday. Did you get your rain? I said we didn't get none, which was, for us, I think it's a good thing, because we don't need any more rain. They'll holler as soon as it don't rain for a week or so. Oh, it's so dry, we need rain. It's like, yeah, our grass is growing like crazy. We had it mowed. It's just been a week. And it don't really need mowed, but it's grown a lot. You know, this time of year.
The weeds are sticking up high.
Yeah, the weeds start popping up. Well, my grass is weeds. We don't really have weeds, or we don't have a lot of grass on it. We have a big tree out front. We're gonna soon here get some estimates on, see about taking it down. Ron says we did, and 40% chance of rain today. So Ron did get some rain. So yeah, we got this big tree. The one limb's scary over the house, and we're going to get some estimates. Maybe we can have that taken down, because hurricane season, we might not. We've had several last couple of years, but we went for a long time with no hurricanes. But if we get that one tree, and even get the one limb that hangs, like it would, if it fell over the house, get that one out of here. Hurricane wouldn't be so stressful, because it wouldn't worry about that, So we're going to do it next week or two. We're going to try to get some estimates, see what they're going to charge to trim that up, or even take it all the way down. I like the tree, but it poses problems, so we might see what happens with the tree on it. So hey, I don't know if y'all heard what Trump did to negotiate with, what's his name, Kim Un-moon, is that his name? Rocket Man, Kim Un-moon. They made a negotiation. Ron said weeds are green. That's right. They made a negotiation, and this is what he did. He's gonna give him McDonald's. That's all it took. Look how happy he is. Sometimes these leaders just don't know how to negotiate, and Trump does. He looks at what he needed, and Rocket Man had no McDonald's over there. I don't know what they eat in Korea. I heard Dawg one time, but they're gonna get a McDonald's. So see, that's all it took. People don't put enough trust in our president. He knows what he's doing. He searched it out. Rocket Man needed a McDonald's, so that's all it took. So we should be in good shape. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought I'd share that with y'all. That was he looked really happy too. Yesterday we had talked about locking her keys in the car, and Tammy missed this yesterday, but she left a note, and she goes, "My husband is one of those people who is running around every morning looking for his keys and his wallet and his phone and etc. You would think they would all be in the same place at least. He always acts like the world's coming to an end until he finds them and says, I refuse to get caught up in it, and he always finds them. The tattoo, she says, the worst mistake I think I've done to myself. She said, I wish I could take it back, and I hope to make the chat tomorrow. So yeah, and that's sometimes what happens with tattoos. You know, you do it and you got, man, you gotta really think this through, because you might wish you didn't. You know, there's this one guy we watched old Eric Fanatic Eric Jacobs, the whiner. He has this big tattoo of Jack Daniels. Now, why in the hell would I want to tattoo Jack Daniels on my arm? You know, it's like, I'm not real smart. Well, anyways, Tammy went on and says, yes, I've locked my keys in my car twice, both times within the last 5 years. She says, what's that tell you? I'm losing it. So she said we had storms blow in the last 3 days, and they blew right over without a drop of rain. She was disappointed. And so she goes, also, I'm a blunt person, and I think that's a good thing. And you always know what I'm thinking. I love Trump. He's getting things done. I'm proud to be an American. Yeah, and like she said, she's a blunt person. I like blunt people. Tell me what you think. I don't have to agree with you, you know, but tell me what you think. Get it out there, you know. Nothing worse than like, I wonder what they're thinking, you know. Those are the people who hold things in, you know. You tell what you think, you know. It doesn't matter. We're big people. You know?
I do remember when I did lock my keys in the car. We were talking about that, and when I lived down in Cambridge one time. This is different than what I told you about this morning, Bob. I got home, was in my car. I don't know, I was probably listening to a record, took the keys out of the ignition and dropped them in the cup holder. And the song was whatever I got. I don't know what it was, but I got out of the car. The garage door was shut. Got out of the garage, locked the door because it's you know, you just twist the thing and walked up to the front door and didn't have my keys. I had my purse, so I had my phone. So I called Nicole, and she drove from Worcester down to Cambridge with my keys.
Oh my God, that's a long ways.
That's a long. I think I did this twice. One time she drove down, and the other time was when I was selling the house, and I had the key to the house in the realtor. The realtor thing that they hang on the doorknob.
Yeah.
So I called the realtor, and she came and got it. So that was 2 times.
Oh man.
But I was home both times. You didn't have to break into my car. Oh my God, that was twice. But I was both down in Cambridge.
I did it once. You know, it's like, it's crazy. What are you gonna do? You know. I mean,
and one time Nicole locked her keys in the car. We were Canton shopping, and so we called Dave home, and Dave came and brought Mark. And to come and unlock the car. He got Nicole's car unlocked, and he went to get back in his car, and he had locked his keys in his car.
Oh my God.
I about peed myself laughing. I laughed so hard about peeing my pants.
You get in a hurry.
Yeah, you do. Like you said the other day, you got in a hurry.
That's
you get irritated. And
whenever you talk about irritated, yesterday, you know, aquariums, you need to do a partial water change occasionally. Well, I thought, okay, I haven't done any. I need to do a water change, and I did the one tank, my 20-gallon tank, went fine. But my big tank where I got my babies at was trying to change it so I didn't lower the water down. I was taking the water into the sump and anyways siphoning out, deciding to recirculate, put fresh water in, and it got away from me and started to overflow. And you know, it's like, here, get water. And Sue come over, she gave me a hand, we got it cleaned up, and it was a pain in the ass. You know, and somewhere along, one of my little babies must have got through the tank, and I lost one baby, and so it was disastrous. But that was a pain in the butt. So that's how yesterday went.
Yeah, the other mama still hasn't delivered.
Yeah, we still got a guppy in there. She hasn't delivered nothing. I don't know. Maybe she's not pregnant, you know. Maybe she's just fat. So, I don't know. We're going to give her another week.
The one baby was called, didn't you? The little black and white one?
It was called a panda. It's black and yellow. They call him a panda molly, you know.
That's cute. It looks like he's got a big black stocking pulled all the way up over his neck.
I hope nothing happened. He is growing. I mean, been feeding him every day, so he is growing, and so he looks like he's done better on it. And then yesterday I made potato soup. Probably the best potato soup I ever made. It was so good on it. Yeah, Ron says shit happens. Yeah, shit does happen. And it's like, I know, and it pisses you off. It really does. You get pissed off. I don't get pissed off as much as I used to. I get pissed off, but I don't react like I used to. You know? I think when you're younger, you do react out more, and now you just get pissed. You know? So, yeah, my potato soup. I started out with diced up potatoes, and then I had some bacon left over, and I fried up the bacon, drained down the grease on it, and then put some onions in it and sauteed the onions in the bacon grease there, and added my potatoes, and I cooked the potatoes in all chicken broth and got them almost done. Then I added a can of cream of celery and a cream of mushroom soup, and finished it all off, and came out good. So Ron says I do. He still gets pissed off and reacts. It's like, I don't react so much, and once in a while. What I react more anymore, if I'm working on something and I hurt myself, it pisses me off. And if I have something in my hand, I might throw it because it hurt and it pisses me off, and I'm over it just like that. But that's about the only way I react anymore. I haven't even done that in a long time. I like to say colorful languages, and I have my words that I utter, and I don't care about words, but I do. So anyways, I don't get as angry. I still get pissed, but I don't get as angry as I used to. I don't react like I used to on it. So, and it's a good thing, to calm yourself down when you get irritated for something or walk away on it. I don't think I have as much problem doing things as I used to. You get older, you learn how to do things right. Doesn't mean they're always going to go right, but it tends to go a little bit better because when you're younger, you don't know as much. And as you got older and you've learned, you've gained a little wisdom, and that's a good thing. Take anybody out there, go to an older person, seek their wisdom. They've been there. They've got time. They know because they've been through it. I've done that a million times. I've figured out the right way to do it, and I've always tried to do that. Seek older people's wisdom, and as you got older, now your wisdom starts to come in play more. Doesn't mean you always know everything, because you don't. You never will. Hey, yesterday or day before, over in Orlando at the airport, they had to delay a flight. There was an alligator walking across the runway. I was going to try to put a video, but videos are hard to copy sometimes and share them with you. But here's this alligator. He's running across the runway, so they had to delay the next flight there a little bit until the alligator got off the runway. They're not like a dog or a cat that you just shoo them away. They're a little more difficult to deal with on it. But the gators have been very active. I thought we were out of the mating season, but might be still in the mating season for gators, and they get moving around a lot. I mean, we had that one lady got ate by an alligator. But the animals have been moving around quite a bit, and so that was one of it. It was kind of funny, see what the gators are. Gators are comical. Just keep your space, because they're not nice to pet, On says, I just can't do things like I used to with getting sick. Well, I can't. There's things I can't do physically. My ache's so bad. Simple things that I'd go out and do, it just completely wears me to a frazzle. I'm just exhausted. But things that I do, I analyze it and do it the proper way, and I think it goes better. But I can't do. There's so many simple jobs around the house here that needs to be done that I can do them, but I'm just extremely exhausted. Last year after the hurricane, cleaning up some trees, I had to take a fence out. I literally thought I was going to have a heart attack and die because I was so exhausted I could hardly stand it, And it wasn't all that hard of stuff to do. I mean, it took some work, but I used to do this stuff all the time. And I used to always get exhausted, but not like now. I mean, I'm down. I mean, I get done, clean up, and just plop, I'm done in usually a couple days on it, and it pisses me off that I can't do nothing anymore on it. You know, a lot of simple things. You know, eventually we like to get a new deck put on, and my friend was over and we were talking. He goes, "Well, you're just gonna do it yourself?" And I go, "I'm capable." Well, I'm not capable. You know, mind-wise, I could do it, but I know it would just be more than I can handle anymore. I just can't. I gotta rely on other people to do it. And I talked this before. I think these prisoners ought to be made to go out and take elderly people and do chores for them. You know, hey, I need this done. Bring the crew with their garden stuff and say, boys, here's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be cleaning this guy's deck up. You're going to be cleaning this, doing this for him. You're going to, because he's old now. It's hard for him to do it. So part of your punishment, you know, you're going to, your service, you're going to take care of it. You know, you're going to pay back community. They don't do that, but they should. I think that's a great idea. Something they should get out there. You know, hey, what things second-handed shouldn't you buy? First thing comes to my mind is bed. I don't think I want a bed. You know, maybe the bed, but not the mattress. It's like, you know, mattresses can be a nasty thing. I don't know what anybody else thinks. What things shouldn't you buy second-handed? You know? No?
About that.
I don't know. I just think.
You're right. Bedding. I don't know. So,
yeah.
like
Underwear.
bed,
I don't think.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't think I want to buy someone's second-handed underwear. I don't think so. You know, even second-handed clothes, they're okay, but I guess you wash them up and stuff. But
yeah, I mean, even the bedding can be washed and stuff.
Yeah, but not a mattress. You can't wash a mattress. You know, I don't think I'd ever buy a mattress. Ron says a beaver in the pond. I hear people think it's a rat. Yeah, they look like a big rat. Hey, those things will bite though. Those beavers. That's like, a lot of those animals say, oh, they're cute, and it's like, man, even a squirrel is cute. They can be tamed, but they'll bite you. You know.
They can bite you.
So you got to watch. Some of those animals are pretty crazy. You know. I don't know if any of you guys watched America's Got Talent. We've been watching it. There's so many stupid acts out there. One
guy came out and it was a caterpillar or something.
That was funny. It was stupid. It was funny. But some of the ones they throw. I mean, I analyze it. This is a contest, and unless they're really good, I critique them. You know, the little girl that got the golden buzzer last night. That was a poor act. And I tell you what, I was all for the girl, but my gosh. She sung like, who was it? Janis Joplin. And she was very shy, but when she sung, she was just like off the wall.
She copied her moves and everything.
Oh, she went running around and shaking her head and screaming. And
like she's straight out of the 60s.
Yeah, it was one of Janis Joplin's songs, which I'm not a fan of her. She's too yet screamy, you know. She was actually dead, but, you know, some of her songs were okay, but she got the golden buzzer, and she wasn't all that good. You know, there was another guy who was on there fairly good. He, I don't know what his name was, but some singer on it. But it's some stupid, these aerobatic acts, flip-flopping around, and it's like, big deal. Then they get these groups of gangs. That's what they look like. A bunch of gangs come on there, and they do this rappy, crappy stuff and jump around and flop around like they got something wrong with them. And then they, oh, you guys are so good. It's like, don't encourage them. They're not
combined
good.
The hip-hop dancing with acrobats, you know, tumbling and stuff.
And I noticed there's a lot of acrobats because you notice hardly any circuses left, so the acrobats don't know where to go.
They go somewhere.
So they go somewhere, but that's, I guess, one reason I watch the show, make fun of them because they're idiots. You know.
Well, Change Artist was good, but where are you going to go with that?
Yeah, they changed clothes this world. You know, they put the thing up, boom, she changed her clothes, boom, she changed her clothes really fast, and it's like, okay, that was cool. But yeah, what are you going to do with that? Are you going to pay to go watch this woman change her clothes? Some guys would.
Yeah. She does it behind the screen, so that's a...
Oh, so then it's not even, takes all the fun.
Voyeurism.
Yeah, so it's like, anyways, we was watching some of that and some of the crazy acts. It's a show. I mean, that's all these shows are. But the worst part of these shows is they bring this kid or woman or whatever on, and then they have this sob story. My mama had cancer and passed away last year, and I'm dancing for. It's like, you know, it's not about your sad story. We all got one of them. You know, it's about, do you have any talent or not? You know, I hear I lost theirs, Sue lost her You know, Dave, she lost Dave. He had cancer, you know. If she sings, that has nothing to do with the way she sings, you know. She does sing. I don't. But, you know, that's what it is. It's everybody has their own story.
Yeah.
And that's not what this is all about, you know.
Yeah,
It's
quit focusing on the backstories. We really don't need to hear them. Bring
Yeah.
the acts out, judge them on the act.
yeah.
That's what it should be.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna get out of here.
Yes,
Tomorrow's Thursday. We'll see if we can find something to talk about tomorrow. So if you have any ideas, leave it in the chat box. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and have a good Wednesday. We'll see everybody again tomorrow. Good willing and the creek don't rise.
Or in the tank overflow.
I think overflow.